Today, I'm going to talk about the blueprint to success. And believe me, you want to stick through the whole video and listen to the whole video. Listen to what I'm talking about. Open your mind. Think hard about what I'm about to tell you. Look in the mirror and let's figure this out. All right? What's happening, y'all? Today, I want to talk about the blueprint or the secret formula, whatever you want to call it, the secret to success. And let me break this down. A disclaimer: success is many different things. It all depends on your point of view of things. You know, success can mean great health. It can mean great family life. It can mean great career, a lot of money. There's so many definitions of success, and there's so many levels, and it's already about perspective and how you see it. But in the most basic form, when you hear success, I think most people are thinking about them being happy, and it usually involves career and money and things of that nature. And the first thing you got to know is strategy. And I say that. Let me backtrack a little bit. People overcomplicate things too much. People overcomplicate the blueprint to success. You know, you hear all these people talking about strategies and things you got to do, and strategies are all fine and dandy, but strategies mean absolutely shit. They mean absolutely zero. They mean absolutely zero if you're not gonna execute on them. You know, you can have all the strategies in the world. You know, if Warren Buffett came here and told you how to make $1 million, he can give you all the secrets. If you don't execute, nothing's gonna happen. You know, the matchmaker, whoever can come and tell you how to get the perfect wife, the perfect husband. If you don't execute or act on them, it's not gonna happen, right? So strategies mean zero. They mean absolutely zero if you're not gonna execute on them. Now, the reason I say everybody makes this shit too complicated, because if you ask the same question to anybody, what's the secret to success, what's the blueprint to success, you're gonna get 1,000,001 different fucking answers, you know? And it's overcomplicated, and if you try to fucking do what they do, it's not gonna work for you. What worked for this person might not work for you. What works for me might not work for you. But at the most basic form, and it's really the secret, and it's not even that complicated. It's not complicated at all. See, once you start seeing the world, you know, in black and white, I guess, you know, just in the simple form, you know, you really take all the complicated shit. This goes for anything. When you see it for what it is, shit gets real simple, and you can execute on things. Now, you're gonna be either really pissed off or really happy, and this is the good. It's the gift and the curse. You know, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Let me explain. The secret to success is to just work. Just work. The more you work, the more success. Now, I know a lot of y'all are like, that shit ain't the fucking secret. Yes, it fucking is. Now, I want you to take a good look in the mirror. I want you to take a good look at yourself. You talk about you want the big house, the nice cars, the nice vacations, this and that, yaddy this, yaddy that. But are you really putting in the work? Are you really doing what you want to do? You know, you talk about you want a different career, different path, whatever. Are you really doing it? And the majority of people I talk to, this is what comes out their mouth. Well, I don't have time. I don't have time to dedicate, you know, my side hustle, which is my real passion. I don't have time. You know, I work 12 hours a day. I got kids, you know, the weekends. You know, I got the weekends off, but I got to rest. No, you don't. You don't have to rest. That's what I'm talking about. Are you really putting in the work? Are you really maxing those hours out? And you know, and this, listen to me. For the people that actually, some people are like, you know what? I work 7 days a week. You know, I really hate my job, but it pays the bills, and I really want to be doing this and be, you know, I have a passion for this other thing, but I don't have any time. You know, I got bills, I got responsibilities. And my answer is, yo, if you really want to follow your passion, then quit that job and get another job. I'm not telling you to not take care of your responsibilities. I'm telling you to figure it out and make it work. Put in the work. Just work. Those excuses you're making, which to you are reasons or whatever why you're not doing, they're just excuses, because death is the only thing that's irreversible. But you got a job that's taking up all your time, and get another fucking job. If you're gonna get paid less, then you know you gotta cut your cable off. You know, you gotta go out and eat less. You know, you might have to downgrade on a car. You have to be able to do your side business side hustle. There's always a way. Now, if you got some time, but you're like, I do have time. You know, I work 8 hours a day. I get home, I have like fucking 10 hours to spare. You know, and then sleep or whatever. Then you're the one fucking up, because you got plenty of time to fucking be doing shit. It's not complicated, y'all. It's not complicated. The blueprint to success is just work. Just work. Just work. Just work. Let me say it again. Just fucking work. The more you work, the more it's going to pay off. Now, you got to sacrifice things. You got to sacrifice leisure time. Sometimes you got to sacrifice family time. You got to sacrifice the comfort. If you got to backtrack, you know, you got a job that's paying good, but it's not your passion. You want to backtrack for a little while, do something that you're really passionate about, and then it's going to pay in the future. You're going to have to go through a little slump where you lose money. You know, then, you know, like I say, you cut your cable off. You know, you got 3 phone lines. Cut one of them off. You know, stop spending all your money on fucking Burberry or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Secret to being successful is just work. Just work. Are you really working enough? And a lot of y'all say you are, and I'm guilty of it. I've been that's, you know, every time I talk about, I'm talking from experience. You think you're working. Right now you're watching this fucking video. When you start watching this video, are you going to go do something productive? If you're not, then you ain't fucking maximizing your fucking time, bro. You got to work. You got to figure it out. If you got to wake up an hour earlier to get shit done, you got to go to sleep an hour later, or, you know, you got to figure it out. You just got to work, and you just got to make it work. It's that simple, man. You got 5 kids, you're a single parent, you got to make it work. That cannot be a reason why I'm not going to become something. I'm not going to make it, because yo, there's people that ain't got no arms and legs, and somehow they driving a fucking car. You dig? There's people that are blind, right? And somehow they live on their own and navigate through life like that. So, do you hear what I'm saying? You know, you have to just figure it out. And that's really the blueprint, is just work, just figure it out. Keep moving. No excuses. The only fucking excuse is death. If you're dead, then you can't do shit about it. Other than that, bitch, there's always a fucking way. Everything's reversible except for death. So the blueprint to success is what? Just work. And just make it work, alright? Now make sure you share this to someone that needs to hear it. Like it. You know, this is what keeps me going. So just share it, man. I love y'all for joining me, man. I really appreciate y'all's time, man. PlugMatch.com, the social network for music professionals. Peace.